3 videos in one day. Welcome back. As you can see here, I'm in the same location I was in the last video after some time that had passed. I wanted to make a video once again, just tapping in more into an intuitive type of flow. Really enjoy making these types of videos. It doesn't take any kind of brain power to try to steer the content. It just kind of happens as it happens. The words just come out of my mouth as they come. And there's a certain freedom that comes from just letting everything go. A certain courage, a certain level of when you can just let go of the outcome and not worry if you're going to be interesting, not worry if anyone's going to watch. Of course, I'm relating to filming a video, but these things can be relatable in anyone's experience in your life. When you drop wanting it to go a certain way, anything that you do, and when you do this, a certain playfulness, whatever you're doing becomes more fun. A certain innocence that we lost when we were children, at a certain age, I should say, not lost as children. Some people maintain this innocence much later in their lives. But for the most part, a lot of people are trained to drop that certain not caring of the outcome at a very young age. And we start projecting, excuse me, I just finished eating. We start projecting into the future where we want to be, and then create a plan in order to line up with that projected outcome in the future. And as we go through our lives, we do our best, we're trained to do our best to not steer off that line which is going to hit your expectation, your outcome, your projected outcome for your life. Not realizing that holding on to that projected outcome causes your stress, all of it. And it's not just that one projected outcome that causes the stress, not that one, but as we learn this way of using the brain to project an outcome and reach towards it and stay towards the path, we do this with everything in our lives. And we start to project all these different lines, and oftentimes these different lines intersect and they don't work with each other. Next thing you know, we feel really confused because part of us wants to go over here, and we're notice that we're actually going towards this one, and then this one's over here, and we get halfway to one, and then we're like going to this one. Eventually it becomes an enormous mess inside the brain where you just feel like you don't know where you're going anymore. You don't have a purpose in life, it seems. And even though you seem to have this vision of where you wanted to go, and most of us will maintain where we wanted to go from a younger childhood, we find that we're being pulled in so many different directions that it seems almost impossible to get to that end. And next thing you know, depression, anxiety, worry, all these negative emotions come into our minds, our being, and we start poisoning ourselves, we start poisoning the world around us, just because we're not reaching our projection. I can end the video right there. A good laughter is really what we need oftentimes. Laughing at how serious sometimes you take your own life laughing at just how mad, that's really the right word, how crazy, how mad you can be from time to time when you feel so down on yourself that you're not reaching your goals. I made a video earlier on laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. I'll make sure to leave a link to that video, not in the description, but at the end, right over here. I think you get your 2 videos. I'll make sure one of those is laughter is the best medicine. So you can click on that when you reach the end of the video, or you can just fast forward on the bottom. I think it goes this way. You can grab the little slider. You're probably somewhere around here in the video right now, something like this, I would say. And you can just grab it, and it'll be somewhere around there. I think it's probably the other side. Who knows? See, learning to not take yourself so seriously will add a new dimension to your life that you lost or learned to let go because you thought it was what becoming mature was. You were taught that becoming mature meant becoming serious. Not realizing that seriousness is a disease. You are not at ease. You are in dis-ease when you are serious. When you're relaxed, when you learn to laugh at yourself, you're at ease. When you're at ease, you are much more likely to reach your goals because you can flow with the natural changes and rhythms of life itself. Life is all or nothing. Life is nothing but change. Nothing but. I can remember Eckhart Tolle in one of his books talking about nothing but. Life is not nothing but change. But in relation to time, time is change. There is no time as we perceive the clock time, Eckhart would say. Time is a man-made invention, and when we mad or obsessively use a clock time in order to measure when we should reach a goal, we can lose ourselves in our seriousness, especially when we notice we're not getting there when the time is supposed to be arriving. So living in change instead of in time, you learn to be more flexible because you realize that anything can change at any time. So when it does, and on your path to a specific goal it often does, you can laugh. You can learn to let it go. Why so serious? Why so serious? It's not really a serious face, is it? I can't even take that seriously. Why are you so serious? Meditate on that. Why so serious? Whatever time, wherever you are, around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Peace.